Alright guys, so we're here for another Dokkan showcase, and I do have to showcase this Zamasu before I actually LR him, because I actually never really got to it. But as you can see here, we've got him in the hidden potential system. We've got 99% of his hidden potential stuff done, and I just wanted to quickly go over what I'm going to give him. So he's going to have 6 additional and 17 crit, and the reason why I'm leaning more heavily towards crit is because he only greatly raises attack and defense, both in his LR form and his EZA LR form on his 18 key. So I decided to, I think it would be smarter just to go for some crit on this Zamasu, because in his EZA LR status, there's a certain part of his passive that that requires him to like finish off the enemy. So my process was, if he can crit the enemy and completely get rid of him, that's gonna be great. So let's just go over here. Let's just fill his last little potential orb to 100% this man, and here we go. This is how many orbs it takes to rainbow him. So if any of you are curious out there for how much hidden potential orbs you need, this is how much you need. So let's just go press the OK button, and there we go. That is a rainbow Zamasu. Now, as you can see here, I can't put equipment on him. I'm not going to, because during these showcases, like I do with all my units, I just don't put any equipment or anything on them. So let's just go try them out on some teams, and let's do this. Alright guys, so we are here on the Time Travelers team, and as you can see here, this is Time Travelers, like I said before, and we have, this entire team is just decked out in support. And so this is our first rotation here with Zamasu, and that Bardock gives that 30% attack. So let's just quickly go ahead, see what numbers he can put up. We have him linked up with Int Goku Black, who he's going to share many links with. Let's see how much he tanks. So double digits, and he gets to 687k. Pretty good. And this Zamasu gets key every single time he's hit, up to a max of 4. So again, this Zamasu, if he gets hit and he's still missing maybe 1 or 2 key, he's going to be able to super attack, because he does get key upon impact. So again, I'm just gonna cut here. I'm gonna do something new when it comes to these showcases. Every single time that we showcase the unit, I'm just gonna cut to the parts where we're actually showcasing the unit. So let's just hop right on over there. Okay guys, so again, this is gonna be Zamasu's second attack, and we have Tora here on rotation. Now, Tora is a Dragon Ball Heroes unit from the Dragon Ball Heroes banner. She gives 30% attack and defense to extreme class allies. So if we take a look at his defense, Zamasu is at 73k. Last rotation he was at 60k, and right now he's at 73k. So I think that is a very good indicator of that this unit, even at his TUR form, as you can see here, is going to be an extremely useful unit when it comes to difficult events. So what we're going to do here is just have this rotation play out, see what attack set he can get to, and then we're going to see Zamasu off in another team. So what can you get to? No, that's you, Goku Black. This Goku Black, I love him to death. He's actually one of my favorite units in the game, especially his transformation skill. I just wish he wasn't so restricted. So again, he seems to be at a constant 687, so around like maybe 700k. So again, that was a pretty good rotation by him. So let's just go look at him in another team. Alright guys, so we are here in a different team. We are on the Dragon Ball Seekers team. Now this is a free-to-play team, obviously, with LR Goku and Orale giving 3 key and 77%. And then, I did find a friend, Goku and Orale. So Goku and Orale are actually a completely free-to-play card, just like Zamasu is. So if anybody's curious on, what card that is. This Bulma was an April Fool's card, so I guess new players won't have her. He's the only summonable card in this team, but you can buy him with little books that they give out during Saiyan Day celebration. So anyways, we have him here. We've got LRB Pan. You know what she can do? She has an active skill that gives a 33% buff to attack, and then we're just gonna let this rotation play out and see what attacks that he can get on with only a 77% lead team. If any of you know what his defense was, because I forgot to check it, I would say it's around maybe... Oh, so his attack did drop significantly to 300k. And there you go. There's his passive being active, where he gets defense, not defense, but key when he gets attacked. So again, as you can see, we can see a significant drop in both attack and defense when he is dropped onto a weaker category team. So I'm just going to skip to when we have LRB Pan's active skill, and we can see what attack stat Zamasu can get on that rotation. Alright guys, so we are here with LRB Pan with her active skills, you can see there. We do have Goten. He creates rainbow orbs, so it's going to be very easy to super attack. So Zamasu is at 31k, so again, a significant drop as we saw from the Time Travelers team, which was 150% lead team, and also a drop in attack. So again, this is expected because we are running a completely free-to-play team with only 77% to all stats. So how do I want to play this out? So I think actually B-Pan would have the best defense out of all of them. So again, we're just going to pop her active skill, and we're just going to see to what attack stat this Zamasu can get to. Since he was at 300k, I would imagine him being, I want to say around maybe like 900k after the active skill, or maybe around that ballpark. Because, as you saw, he did have a significant drop in terms of just attack power. So let's just see what Zamasu can get to. Oh, never mind. That was much lower than I expected. So only 477. Okay, so I think it's safe to say that you don't necessarily want to run him on the Dragon Ball Seekers team. Well, at least not without a friend, LR Goku. It's LR Goku, Trunks, and Pan. Because LR Goku, Trunks, and Pan are the actual leader for the team. I just couldn't find a friend. LR Goku, Trunks, and Pan, they're 170% leader to Dragon Ball Seekers, which I think they're the only real true leader. But again, he's okay if you run him on this team. Especially if you're free to play. Again, it's fine. He did good damage. He does get ki on attack, so he is self-sustaining. So you don't necessarily need someone there to give him ki. But that was pretty low for an attack. But again, this is just his TUR state. He only gets a 40% attack and defense buff. So we're just gonna take our final look at him on our last team. So guys, this is going to be our last team that we're going to be showcasing him on. This is the Future Saga team led by Tech Trunks. And now Tech Trunks gives 170 to, I believe, attack and defense, and then 130 to HP. Let's quickly check that. No, it's HP attack 170, defense 130. And so we just look at Zamasu's defense. He's at 45k, pretty good. So this is without support. This AGL Rose only gives ki, though. So, let's just play this rotation out. Let's see how high he can get. I imagine he's going to be significantly higher than he was on a Dragon Ball Seekers team. My guess is maybe 500 to 600k. Let's see what he gets to. Thanks for the additional Trunks. Okay, so he's at 622k. So that is without support again. He can get higher, obviously. And let's see what this Rose can do. Oh, so 300 something k. And this Rose actually is not full SA10. And he does have an easy A, actually, this AGL Rose. So if you did pull him, he does have an easy A, and he's actually really good. Okay, so he did take a bit of damage. So again, guys, like I said before, I'm just going to skip to when we actually are able to both use B-Pan's active skill and when we have, his solid rotation up and going. And so let's just cut to that part. So guys, before we get to our final rotation with Zamasu, getting his highest attack stat, I just wanted to include this in the video, is this Tech Trunks with his super attack, I rarely ever use this Trunks at all in terms of, just transforming him, because, he does stack, defense in his pre-transformed state. So I just wanted to include this in the video just so we can, see this Trunks, maybe go at it, have a little fun. So this Trunks is actually really good. He's a really fun unit just to run. And he gets to 2.9. Pretty good, 2.9 million. Let's see how much he can do. Okay, so he completely finished off the enemy. So again, guys, I'm just gonna go and cut to when we have the rotation that we want. So guys, we have our final rotation here. We've got the Tech Vegeta, we've got B-Pan, and we got Zamasu. As we know, that Vegeta gives an attack buff when he super attacks first, so we're going to leave him there on the first slot. And then obviously we're just going to pop B-Pan's active skill for that 33% attack buff. She's still a really great unit. You know, mostly used for showcases and such because of her active skill. I mean, it doesn't matter. Zamasu already has a super attack, so as you can see there, you know, the fact that he gets hit and he gives himself key is a really good, you know, mechanic for him. Hopefully we don't die. Oh, actually, no, we won't die. Good. I was a little nervous there. I thought we were gonna die. Okay, so, you know, with B-Pan's active skill, let's see. Oh, we're gonna take a super attack. This won't kill us. We have like 400k defense. But, I am curious to see what Zamasu can put up. Okay, so Zamasu, what are you gonna get up to? Oh, so he broke 1,000,000. There you go. So on the Future Saga team, 170% attack from, you know, both Trunkses with B-Pan's active skill, the attack buff from Vegeta, which is a 25% attack buff when he super attacks. You know, he broke 1,000,000. Let's go. That's actually really solid. Okay, so again, guys, now we're just gonna go head into the breakdown portion of the video. We are here, guys, and this is the breakdown portion of the video. We're just going to quickly go over Zamasu, what exactly he does, and my final thoughts on the unit. So he leads Time Travelers Category 2 Key and 40% to stats in his TUR form. His attack is God Splitter, causes supreme damage and lowers defense. His passive skill, Evil Eradicating Justice, 40% attack and defense, gains 1 key with each attack received up to 4, launches an additional attack that has a chance to become a super attack when facing 2 or more enemies, and for the hidden potential, I gave him 6 additional, 17 crit, 3 dodge. Again, no skill orbs. His links are Godly Power, Cold Judgment, Prodigies, Dismal Future, Fear and Faith, and Shattering the Limit. And his categories are Time Travelers, Spatara, Dragon Ball Seekers, Realm of Gods, Future Saga, and Inhuman Deeds. And so the teams that I did showcase him on were Time Travelers, Future Saga, and Dragon Ball Seekers, with Dragon Ball Seekers being the complete free-to-play one. And so my overall, you know, just thoughts on this guy is, you know, Zamasu is a really great unit. He's really fun to use. You know, he does hit relatively hard, as you saw both in the Time Travelers team, which was only 150% team, by the way, and in the Future Saga team, he did manage to break 1,000,000. But again, you know, usually when you're just running him on a team, he's going to be at that 600 to 700k mark with the super attacks, because again, he doesn't get a huge buff from his passive. It's only 40%. But as you know, when he then Dokkan Awakens into an LR, he does become a lot more better. So don't worry about that. I am going to be showcasing the LR form of this Zamasu. And again, guys, thanks for watching. And I just wanted to mention this briefly is the way I'm going to do showcases now is going to be a little different. And instead of, you know, just going through an event, you know, with the whole team, what I'm going to be doing from now on is just kind of like what I did today, where I'm just like showing, you know, only the parts where the actual unit is on the rotation, super attacking. And so again, guys, I'm going to try to work on it making not as long, because, you know, my last one was 21 minutes long. I really want to cut down on that, because, you know, I feel like making it like super long, like kind of like discourages people from watching it. And that's not what I want. I want you guys to come here, you know, have a good time, but not like watch like a 20-minute video on a unit. So again, guys, I'm just going to keep these, you know, showcases nice and concise, to the point. And so again, guys, please go down there, hit the subscribe button, join the content crew today, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.